Jeez.
Which is like this much bourbon every time.
What up, Chimp Blimp? Hey, Balin.
Hi, Davey.
So, anyway, let's just get back to talking about,
wait.
So, I was telling Balin, like, I know Oliver doesn't have time to play Metal Gear.
Are we recording right now?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
But, like, going through the microwave room and 4 and stuff like that, you just can't achieve the same feeling as, watching it and stuff. It's just, like, I don't know. There's not a lot of, Oops.
Hideo Kojima pioneered interactive entertainment. The whole point of a video game, especially with Metal Gear, is trying to integrate an experience that is like cinematic, yet you are involved.
Yeah, it's all you.
But it's a blend between the two. Like there are things where it's out of your control, but I totally understand, especially at this point. In like anybody, it's like not everybody has the time to sit down and play a game, but it's like you're getting two different experiences. And what I find amusing about the concept of just watching it is that that's what all the people who voiced the characters do, at least as far as the interviews that I've watched with the actors who play the characters.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them played them, but they just go on YouTube and watch the cutscenes to see their character. Like they read the script and whatnot, but
the actors Jim Shu, like in Metal Gear Solid 1, were like they didn't have their real names, and it was just like Jim Shu and Beach Fuckhole.
There's some legal reasoning for that, but it's really funny. Like when you're a huge fan of the series, you go back and play the first one, and they all have these fake names, except for David Hayter.
Yeah, his was
David Hayter's a badass. I love that guy.
He's like, I'm not afraid of you, bitch fuckers.
When you guys were saying David Hayter earlier, I just literally thought of Bill Hader.
Who's Bill Hader?
Bill Hader is he's an actor that's like he's a famous comedy actor. You guys ever seen Documentary Now or like Bill Hader's like you'd know him if you saw him. Like he's a famous comedy actor that works alongside of Andy Samberg and Fred Armisen.
Oh, okay.
I've heard the name.
Yeah.
What is he? I'm trying to think of like a really famous role that he's played that you guys would know.
Apple Bottom Booties 2?
Oh, God. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Made in Cincinnati.
Yeah, Brian's our guest today.
Wait, should we do like some kind of intro or something?
No, I like not having an intro.
Well, I just want to say Oliver's returned.
Feels a little more natural.
And this is not the good Brian from the previous podcast.
Yeah, the good Brian.
This is the badass.
No, this is the depraved Brian.
Oh, okay.
No, it's the bearded Brian.
Wait, Brian, do you know what the good Brian is?
Balin explained the dream. At first, I was a little off-put by it. But then I realized what it was.
This is the Abyss Brian.
The gazing abyss.
This
Brian.
is Mega Brian.
Yeah, like I would talk about Chimp Blimp around Ben sometimes, and he'd just be like, "Oh, you mean with the good Brian?" I'm like, "You don't even know the first half of that."
Wait, how little does everybody know? Like just tidbits about dreams.
Yeah.
The Abyss looked back.
You blinked. I know.
You blinked.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
what the quote
what's
is.
that from?
Pretty badass.
It's from Batman. What movie is that from? It's from
Two Earths Crisis on.
Yes, Crisis.
Whatever.
It's the Owlman.
The Owlman fight.
Yeah.
Wait, what were we talking about before this?
Metal Gear.
What about Metal Gear?
Interactive entertainment.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say before the. Okay.
Me and Oliver and Brian a little smoke drink.
Definitely, I am
no
drunk.
smoke.
No
but
smoke, just a little drink.
All right, but my point being is that I respect the fact that gaming. Not a lot of people have time for it, but it's like you are missing out on an aspect of Metal Gear if you're not playing it. But
I say it's like half of Metal Gear, like the entire half of it.
I'd agree.
I agree with you. Maybe even a little more so than that. But at the same time, like I said, it's like beggars can't be choosers. I want to shove Metal Gear down everyone's throat.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful.
But I can't force everyone to sit down and play a game.
Especially when there's an hour and a half cutscene in 4, and that's just one cutscene. And then there's like a 2-hour cutscene.
It's a series of cutscenes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's like one day you just watch one cutscene. It's like, okay, I'm done for
I'm
the
the
day.
kind of guy who has time to do that.
Yeah.
But
no, I make time. I make the time.
It was cool because my Metal Gear.
It's not a good thing. I shouldn't, but
you should. I think you should.
Especially since I've played through Metal Gear too many
times.
My MGS experience was like shared with like you guys because each of you like popped in and out to like see me playing like each game.
I was like, I have to be there when Balin plays Metal Gear Solid 4, and I think I missed when you did the microwave room. I missed that.
Oh, really?
I wasn't there that day, and I was like, I have to be there. But no, I got to spend my time playing 4 with B Wood, the good Brian, the entire time.
The good Brian.
Yeah, the good Brian. Just so everybody fucking knows, okay? Not this guy.
Yeah, get your fucking facts straight, idiots.
This guy's bearded and depraved.
Yeah, dude. But like, even if I can't play it, I'm really excited to just like watch.
No, I'm really. I want to watch it with you.
The ones I sent you, I sat down and watched them myself, and the only problem is that the whoever uploaded them, it's like the videos have this strange ringing sound that's constant.
Oh god!
Don't listen to him on headphones.
I wonder if it was to avoid copyright or something.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe it's just his recording equipment. I don't know.
Maybe.
But what I'm saying is that it's like as long as you don't listen to him on headphones, you won't really notice.
The YouTube copyright algorithm is like fucked up.
They change it, don't
they?
Do
you remember YouTube Heroes? Do you remember YouTube Heroes?
What?
Where they could,
dude.
just like, flag it.
I'm glad that wasn't a thing. But like, dude, I literally uploaded a song, or not a song, a video that was like, I included like nature noises in it. And when I uploaded it, it told me like this song.
Did you record it yourself? Like you didn't take it from the internet?
No, I took it from the internet, but it was
that might be it.
It was literally no. But here's the thing: like I took nature noises, and it told me that it was copyright of a song by this band, and I listened to this band, and it sounded nothing like it, and I was like, why the hell is it telling me? That might have happened like
with something I've uploaded before.
What's that one YouTuber who like he acapellas like
soundtracks?
What's his name?
Something
I
Mick.
don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Smooth
McGroove. Yeah.
He just did like his own vocal cover of a song that got copyright flagged. And that's
more understandable.
He did
just
Melee.
Nature noises,
he did the Melee intro.
Like, but it's still in terms of like it being able to figure out what the song is.
I mean, yeah. But,
I mean, I'm not like I
that
definitely like
happens
use someone else's audio file for my video, but like the fact that YouTube was able to recognize it as someone else's like quote unquote song was like really weird to me.
Yeah. See, I fucked up with one of my animations. Is I uploaded it to Newgrounds.
You fuck.
And I couldn't tag it with like I couldn't tell him like the song I used in it because I completely forgot and I couldn't find it after that. So like it just got taken off Newgrounds, which is totally fine. But
when did you upload it?
It was the coffee video one. It was a while ago.
Was it like this year? Was it 2017?
Yeah, I think so.
With 2017, they Tom Folk did a thing like we're not gonna like they get fucked with copyright shit, so they're like you can't put copyrighted songs on Newgrounds anymore.
Yeah. Also about YouTube, a long time ago there were paid subscriptions. And, like, that was the stupidest thing ever, yeah.
Ew, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it wasn't even that long ago. It was, like, 7 years ago.
You have to pay to subscribe?
Yeah, and you get, like, exclusive... So it's like Twitch, kind of. Like, I get it, but, like, it's YouTube.
Dude, YouTube is so weird nowadays. Like, I don't know.
I feel like they're trying to, like, take over the world.
YouTube
well, I mean, they're owned by Google, which is basically trying to take over the world.
Yeah, go on, Balen.
I was just going to say that I just have vague memories of YouTube when it was, like, young, and, like, I was young.
And, like kid,
like all the video, like I just remember, like
we're gonna be those. Continue.
Oh, sorry. The very first YouTube video I had watched was it was one before Smash Brawl had come out. Are you looking at my like bulge?
Your camel toe.
Oh no, no, it was before Smash Bros. Brawl had come out, and it was just a video of like. It was like a character video, right?
Oh, I think we
talked
about
just screenshots, but
it was all different art.
Yeah, no, they'd have some that was official off like the Smash Dojo, and like they'd have like art of like Banjo-Kazooie from like the old shit and like Sora from Kingdom Hearts, but like the music that was playing, it was just Numa Numa. Like,
oh
and it's
my
like,
god!
It's like that's just early YouTube shit was just like that, just like weird, like nobody knew like how to make content back then. So just like this weird miscellaneous shit with like music and just pictures.
Good. That's when YouTube was
like
amazing.
I occasionally stumble across a YouTube video that was released in like 2005 or 2006, which was when YouTube was created. And I was like, and I'm just like, dude. The fact that this video has been able to stay on YouTube for this long, like,
in the ocean, it's a
like
tier
holy
in the ocean.
shit! Like like Smosh. Like I don't watch their videos anymore, but like they originally had that Pokemon like lyric video.
I loved that,
the theme song.
Yeah.
And that video got taken down like a couple years ago, and I was like, but that video was still able to stay on YouTube from like 2005 to like 2013 or 14.
Yeah,
damn.
Like holy shit!
That video was awesome because
there's
like
so many stuff.
There's like no copyright.
So many videos on the internet that's like lost, like Tears in Rain, like just stupid.
It
dubs
really is.
But what I was gonna say before I interrupted Balin, I just think that like we're gonna be those old people that like
record podcasts.
on dial. We're gonna be the people like, I remember back in my day in dial-up internet when I had my stupid memes.
There were
You know,
only
like-
65 genders.
No, but just like that. What's that quote? You know, like I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Destroyer of
Yeah.
worlds.
But like, you know, we had all these stupid things, you know, back in the early, like what you guys are talking about, like just weird early YouTube, like the humping stormtrooper and stuff.
Oh my god!
Like you know, just things like that are gonna be like when our generations had grandchildren, they're gonna have this high level meta memes of the like grand generation of the internet.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
Grand meme.
when
that
you
we're
think about
born into the memedom. Like,
exactly.
Oh my God.
The
Yeah.
word
Grandfather memes.
The word freaking meme like literally pisses me off.
MGS2.
always.
MGS2.
Like,
It's
No.
taken on a new meaning though.
But
It's
like,
like,
just
it's
like
like
hear
sort
me
of
out.
the
Like
same.
I'm so like, it's so annoying to me that like our generation and our life is just so dependent on like digital or like internet like jokes or photos that everyone just refers to
but
anything that's
they're
funny.
not even jokes. It's
Yeah,
just this.
no,
you
it's just like
reference
anyone
an
that's
image and
anyone
it's
that
funny.
anything
Like,
that
it's
is
not
funny is now like a meme, and that
Yeah.
word is literally like it
It's
just like
shared
makes me
once.
want to like not be a part of this. You
No,
know what
I
mean?
totally I understand you
Yeah.
more than you probably know.
Yeah.
But like the thing that bothers me about it is like the I remember back in the day you guys telling me about like people calling them memes.
Oh,
Yeah.
ew, I fucking said that, like, before I knew that meme was the right way. Oh, ew,
But before I
open the
forget
door,
though,
open the door.
I gotta finish this.
The chunker.
she's waiting.
Go on, Brian.
I just the only to try and be like my better self to try and I'm like a Rumpelstiltskin sort
Ew.
where I feel like a man at a time. Like I don't
Yeah.
belong
Oh yeah, I
in our
definitely
generation.
feel that.
But what I'm trying to say is though is that what I have to say in defense of these modern jackasses is that memetics has not changed really. The only difference is that shit's faster and that we have these mindless masses of dumbasses who have smartphones. So anyone, it's like the MGS2 shit.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of that game, it's, you know, like all of these people who used to not have any power, like the lower class, have the power to upload information on the internet.
Yeah.
So memes, whatever they perceive that word to be, it doesn't matter because what their true meaning is still exists. Like there's
Yeah.
that objective truth of what memes really are. They're
Like, aren't
creating them.
Memes are like something passed down through tradition.
It's
right?
like the
Well-
genes of culture.
Yeah,
See, the thing about quote unquote memes today,
you could.
it's technically still a meme because like a meme from a long time ago is being passed down, and I'm still seeing it today, and I'm just like, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's there.
No, that's what bothers me about it is when I try to explain this to people, is that the stupid memes of people's perception of what that word means, like, technically are still memes.
Yeah.
But what bothers me about it is that they don't grasp the full meaning of that word.
I just wish they'd know what it meant. Yeah,
And I
They probably don't know that it has more of a meaning.
yeah.
Like, I always try to explain it to people with oral tradition. Like, before there was writing and stuff, memetics were more important than they ever were before people had, like, the printing press. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because when you pass things down to your children, that's what a meme is, you know? But at the same time, you could say, like, some creature passing down the knowledge of, like, let's say when a big cat, a hunter, like a jaguar or a lion or some shit like that.
Shut the fuck up, man.
When they're teaching their cubs how to chew on a jugular,
Yeah.
like they killed the
That's
meat.
a meme.
That's a meme.
Yeah.
It's a lion
Technically,
meme,
yes,
dude.
that is a meme.
See, like right now, kids born from like 2012 and up, a meme to them is like dabbing and spinning a fidget spinner on the top of their dick.
They think
Like,
a
that's
meme.
it, and they're just like, that memes are
Specific, dude.
funny.
Like,
No,
seriously,
memes.
Specifically
They
the
think memes are like a picture with the words up here and words down here, and but really
a
bothers
picture of
me
like
about it.
Samuel L. Jackson. in
The
middle.
true thing that bothers me about it is, like I said, like these mindless masses, as I like to call them, like advertisement. It's really truly only affected advertisement because who are they trying to advertise to? Just jackasses. But like it used to be. What's hilarious is that formula for what memes have become, where it's like joke, like preparement, and then punchline at the bottom. advertisement used to be that when it didn't have to be very much.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of regressed back into that form.
She just fell. I'm gonna add on to that thing you said.
Like the only thing, sorry, Davey. The only thing that like pisses me
gonna
off
forget
is that
Oliver.
meme is such an unintelligent word.
Don't forget.
I'm trying not
Like
to.
there has to be such a better. Like we're making like history with these stupid like memes.
Guys,
Is what
I'm gonna
I
forget, guys.
totally.
Let Davey speak real quick. So
Okay,
he doesn't
sorry.
forget.
I'm gonna add on to what you said about that. Is like me and Andrew talk about this a lot about how modern advertising commercials are literally shitty fucking comic strips. Like you'll see them and it'll be a joke about some random piece of shit, and then they'll just be like, "Oh yeah," and then it just stops, and then it's just like cars.
I've always felt like commercials more so than the news.
Marmaduke.
More so than the news and more so than anything else. Commercials are the most like social engineering than anything else. And when you can't tell what they're advertising, I feel like it becomes blatantly apparent to anyone who's like paying attention that this is like, what the fuck are they trying to say to me right now?
Yeah.
But I don't remember what I wanted to say earlier.
Honestly, right now, I feel like in the next 10 years, the only advertisement people are gonna know is "Save big money at Menards."
You know what? I like
because of all the fucking Hulu.
Is that a local thing?
It's a Hulu thing.
Oh, is it?
I think
But
it's everywhere now.
it is.
It
no,
seems like such
it's,
a
it's
shitty
local.
thing.
I've seen it on
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
Like
I've seen it
local
on TV.
as in Greater Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Do they localize like a Hulu area?
They do. They do.
Oh, okay.
That's what's. It's kind of a good thing. It's a double-edged sword, just like everything is.
Yeah.
But
It'll be like Cymbalta and like Menards.
what I like
the
about
only
Menards
two.
is it reminds me of like a commercial from the 50s or something, where like
It's just
here's the
They're just-
product.
Yeah.
yep.
Here's me using the product. Buy the product,
Yeah.
and then it's over. You know. Like,
There's no like weird underhanded bullshit or
Stupid
like trying to
joke.
appeal to the.
Or like a teen like
the
taking a
generation,
selfie and
like-
like fucking fingering herself.
I'm getting progressively drunk as this goes on.
I wanna
so
take
I'm gonna
another
start
shot.
making-
Dude, I'm freaking drunk
wanna
already.
take a shot?
I'll take a shot.
Fuck yeah!
I can't,
Quick
and-
intermission. You guys can like fart around.
I'll
And
take a half shot.
dude. I can't even stop thinking about
I've taken
Marmaduke's
5
like
now. I'm
massive
just not even
Marmaduke
drunk.
now. From the
Holy
movie.
shit! Yeah, the Marmaduke live action movie. Bale and I were watching Cartoon Network as we
This
do
is
because
all
we
just
just
gonna
watch
hit me
garbage all the time.
Yeah.
And
I respect you guys for that because I don't have the strength. I don't.
Dude, we just
You-
we
you
have we
don't-
have just
don't.
You
Sick
got.
of
I haven't had cable in like 2 years.
That's a good
and-
thing.
and-
Yeah, it is. It
no,
really
no,
is.
I know it is. I'm just saying that like I don't appreciate it enough.
the one thing I do miss about cable, I wish what Netflix had was like a random button just to watch some random shit. That would be awesome. But in the Marmaduke movie, he's like
There's a
silhou-
Marmaduke
Shut up.
movie?
There's a
Yes, yes.
there's a he's like silhouetted on a hill and he's got this massive dog.
He's
dick,
just
like,
got a big
with like a
Marmaduke.
glow behind it.
It's
like,
fucking-
fucking
I-
hilarious.
There's also
We're
this
just
scene.
feeling
No,
Marmaduke,
let me
like
just
America.
reiterate. Marmaduke. Okay, that's
It's
all I
his,
have to
that's
say.
his Marmaduke's
Also-
Marmaduke.
I love about
That's hilarious.
the episode of Rick and Morty raising Gazorpazorp Field. The creator of Marmaduke like walks in and he's just like, "You should like make comic strips. That's how I get rid of all my like bloodlust and stuff." And they're just like, "I didn't get that from reading it." Well, did you think I was trying to make you laugh?
Did they say that?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
That's genius.
That's so good.
Ew. And just another
Dude,
thing.
those Sunday comics are like awesome. Like I just read them all the time.
There's only like one I like, and they're
I
not
read
even that
them
good
too.
anymore.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's nuts.
On the
It's
way
not
here-
even
Hey,
like-
hold
just
on,
love the
everybody
art
quiet.
nuts.
We cut
Yeah.
Balin off. I want to hear what he has to say.
I was just gonna talk more about the Marmaduke movie.
Calvin and Hobbes is literally the only
Yeah.
decent fucking
No,
comic strip
Calvin and
ever.
Hobbes is legitimately awesome.
Do I have?
Dilbert.
Dilbert's actually not bad.
Okay.
I'll
Wait, hold
listen.
on, wait. I hope I'm not being too loud.
Don't. Chucky's listening.
We're in Jody's.
Did you guys ever listen to Doonesbury?
I'm not done with Marmaduke.
Wait, hold on. We have to
I
listen
just,
to them.
I just wanted to
We
say
gotta climax
because
with the Marmaduke.
Hold on. I wanna
This
see
is
if
a
this
genuine question.
it is a little.
Do I have to pay to get the newspaper? Like, that's what
Yeah.
you guys are talking about? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I was
Isn't it like
wondering
$5 a month or something?
because
It's more expensive now because it's so dead. They have to like raise
print
the price.
has been dead since the 80s.
My dad was
Yeah.
gonna do print, and then it failed, and then he didn't do anything
It
except be a
sucks
milkman,
because like I can't.
which is cool.
I
'cause I'm proud of
literally
him.
like if I read stuff on like a computer, like I cannot register it. Like if I read an
Oh,
article
you just kind of
about
skim in. And you're like, all right,
if I
on to
read
the
so
next
like
thing.
any topic at all, like let's just say
Fingering.
No.
Eating a
You're
hot
going-
dog.
I know what you're talking
Like,
about.
I
like
literally, if
17
I read
times.
something
I'm
on a
sorry.
computer
It's
screen,
okay.
whether it be
Yeah, it's
about
like the
like
nature
politics
of the
or
language,
like
kind of like
Probably.
manga or like whatever, like I cannot register like what I'm reading. I have
you
to
mean,
read
like-
like a piece of paper that I'm holding.
You don't like retain it.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I know what you're saying.
All right, Balin, go.
Okay, so I just wanted to
Dude,
say
So-
this.
Ben's
just
gonna
kidding.
come here soon, I think.
I
Alright,
hope he's
wait,
not.
guys.
I hope he's not pissed off that I took his bike.
Wait, guys, hold on.
Okay, I just want because the only two things me and Andrew got out of that Marmaduke movie, there were only two things we got out of it: the Marmaduke and this one scene. So where Marmaduke's like in this competition
I know exactly
with
what
another
he's gonna
dog,
say.
yeah, and like this dog just straight up fucking attacks Marmaduke, and like Marmaduke like freaks out and like avoids him, and then like when his like Marmaduke's owner comes over to like calm him down, everyone's like, "Could you get that fucking animal under control?" Like they just attack Marmaduke when he was just like people just saw him like be assaulted by this like vicious dog, and we were just like, "What the hell?" Like. That movie is like written like fucking ass. It's like it's
What'd you
just pure
expect
shit.
from Marmaduke?
I know, but like it's one of those like levels. It's one of those levels of like this is so like lazy and poorly done. You just can't help but like just find like the simplest enjoyment out of how shitty it is.
Movie.
It's fucking. It's so
know what?
stupid.
I'll say I probably enjoy the Marmaduke movie more than Garfield movie because they're real
No,
dogs.
I like that.
And they're just like looking off screen.
Stop.
I didn't even
Stop.
know.
I like the Garfield movie
Can
because
I
he goes
say-
up a
can I
vent
say-
and he gets stuck.
I didn't even
I want
know
to say
there was a
the best
Marmaduke movie.
the best dog actor deserves an award. Like I know like the Oscars are bullshit and shit, but like the best dog actor in any movie I've ever seen is from The Thing. That dog
Holy
is
The dog
The
is
Thing.
awesome. Yeah.
That dog,
Dude.
like, what did they say to that dog? What did
Dude,
they? Well, I don't know.
Thank you for bringing that up because I'm gonna say this again. The Thing,
You look so muscular.
made
right
in
now.
1982, literally changed my life.
Flex.
I'm glad you say that, Oliver, because I can watch that movie for the rest of my life and still ponder the questions of that movie. The whole whodunit.
No, Brian.
Yeah.
On that, I know Andrew and Balin don't like it. That's the same thing with Blade Runner. Like I will always think about like.
I still
What
need
the
to
fuck?
watch that movie.
I think it's worth a watch.
Hey man, I
definitely.
mean, it doesn't matter.
Even if you don't like it,
you
it's
know,
definitely worth it.
The
Like,
set design is fucking
Oh yeah,
amazing.
it's so good.
I'm glad you
love
said
I'm gonna
that
see
because
the new
that's
Blade
really
Runner.
all. I don't care if you don't like it. I just want you
There's
to
an anime.
appreciate the
Like,
fact
there's
that it sprung movies forward like a lot.
Yeah.
So,
like
I mean,
it's
the look of it's
important.
fucking
Like
awesome. You guys
cinematically, it sprung movies a lot. I don't care if you don't like whatever. You know, that you get on something.
You guys have told me that like the ending of Blade Runner makes like a sequel to that just like really dumb.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna see the new Blade Runner just
see it, yeah.
singly because of the cinematography.
I
Looks freaking awesome.
I get that. No, I watched the trailer and I see the whole like he's in this crazy hazy. The thing
Crazy
that
hazy.
Crazy days.
let me
Hazy,
finish.
hazy.
I just want to say that like I totally understand what you mean. It just feels like it's trying to appeal to the fact that it's like a fad right now to love the Blade Runner style, like the
Yeah.
cyberpunk.
I hate that.
Like everybody. I don't necessarily hate it because I feel like
I'm
when
just
you
tired of
when
it.
you enter like second grade art class, they should be teaching you Mobius and Geiger. That's my opinion on fucking school. But
Yeah.
Fucking school. Just
They
like
should
a
be
building,
showing
just
off.
like
They should show hentai or something.
Bailey is like a flirtatious boy right now.
Oh, thank you.
He
You
has
know they're
boyish
coming out.
charm.
They're coming out with a Blade Runner anime. It's
really?
it's like a
Cool.
miniseries.
it's an interquel. I heard about that.
What is that?
It means
like between Blade Runner 1 and 2.
Oh, is that?
like there's a sequel which would be after, and a prequel would be before, and then a terquel is in between.
Oh, okay. Man,
I still need to watch the first Blade Runner. I've seen like the first like half hour.
guys, look at Balin's moose knuckle.
They're
Dude, check it out, dude. Dude, does anybody want to fucking give it a
A
stroke?
moose knuckle. Like
but before I just want to like
Go ahead.
I don't remember.
Shit. This whole podcast so far has just been us like each of us like rushes to like say the next thing.
honestly, I feel like this should be a two-parter. Brian's such a good guest. It was awesome.
No, I'm glad I get to. I want to participate.
Dude, Ben's gonna be here soon too.
We should have a part 1 and a part 2. I think
I hope
Yeah.
Ben wants
because
to.
I need to take a piss break, and I want to talk about
They
how
don't. They don't.
podcasting needs to be.
Brian,
Everyone and their mothers have
I need to say
podcasts.
something after you. After this.
Podcasting needs to be taken more seriously because it's like the most important thing that's happened in our generation. Because It's like radio, only not bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like when people go to college to like communications class, whatever the fuck they call it. I'm not informed enough to be even having opinions about this kind of shit, but like podcasting is like the new frontier, the true new frontier, where like we all get to voice our things. We're free of corporate constraint. We're free of any kind of bullshit.
It's pretty awesome.
And radio, it's like people go to college for that kind of stuff, and it's like if you have that education, go into podcasting because you're going to be able to put out quality content without any kind of
restraints.
Without
bullshit.
I was going to watch the Norm Macdonald podcast last night, but I was playing
the Ronald McDonald?
No, I specifically said Norm Macdonald.
The 89 Batman.
I could talk about it all day. I could go on and on
Guys,
about how,
we can't though, because I'm the only one who hasn't seen it. I don't think
have you guys seen it?
I've seen it, but it was
Baby,
like a while ago.
I know, Brian. I'm sorry.
I will sit you down. Call me up any goddamn time.
I'll watch it with you.
I
guys,
don't know.
I want to see it.
I have like
Davey, I'm gonna say this for like the millionth time in my existence. The amount of times where I've been drunken and talking to a woman and being like, dude, you look really
this
good.
guy, dude.
But being like, dude, the 89 Batman changed the character forever. I will literally talk about that with any fucking girl the whole time.
My favorite thing, Oliver, is when you would get on Tinder and like you get a match, be like, so who's your main in Melee?
Dude, no, I should be like,
the funniest thing
what's your opinion of the 89 Batman?
like I noticed, like, you know, like I'm generalizing and shit here, but like women like Prince, you know, he's sexy and he's a great musician.
I thought you meant Prince as in like art
but well, he's the artist. He changed his name, but anyway, Prince did the soundtrack for 89 Batman mainly because Warner Brothers crazy shit.
I'm fully torqued right now.
I know I'm going off. Like I said, it always ends up when I get shit faced. 89 Batman.
Dude, I don't know how I'm not drunk.
Yes, that's what I like to hear.
We're still in the vicinity of Jody.
But okay.
Oh yeah.
Chunky is Jody's century.
I have to try to remember a sense of control here. Prince.
Oliver, you switch seats with me.
If the subject of Prince comes up, especially if I'm trying to talk to somebody about art, I'm like, all right, Prince, his whole view on his art changed when he was commissioned to do the soundtrack of 89 Batman, and then I just shift subject completely to Batman. I start talking about how cool all the shit behind Batman
There's
is.
so much you want to say about Prince, but you can't because you always talk about Batman before you get to your objective.
Have you guys ever watched the Bat Dance music video? I don't care if you like the song. You have to watch it just because it's fucking insane.
Dude, the Spider-Man dance. I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
Right. Have you seen the Batman in Shanghai shorts?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really fucking
that's
yes.
really cool, yeah.
You know what I felt bad about? Is I showed that to somebody recently, and they were like, holy shit, Catwoman was great in that. And they were like,
my friend doesn't like
does
the
Catwoman look awesome like that all the time? And me being a hardcore, you know, I know, I mean, I don't know everything, but I
original
know a
Catwoman
lot.
with a weird furry head.
No, original Catwoman was not even that cool. She was just a lady. She was just a lady in a purple dress and a green fucking cape. I have to let me throw out a little shout.
I've seen that.
A little shout out here. God damn it! I feel like a piece of shit for not knowing her name. But the first lady in the series, not the movie, the lady from the Adam West '66 Batman show, she was given a costume by the producers of the show and stuff. The shitty purple dress and all that stuff, and she was like a model and stuff. She's like, I'm not fucking wearing that. I'm gonna make my own costume. She invented
fucking
fucking spandex, black tights, and like it's GIF worthy shit. You'll type in Batman nowadays, and this lady, I met her in real life, and it's one of those ladies where like she's so hot that like
you'll die.
Like she's so hot she's kind of scary.
Oh shit! Fuck that.
Wait, who are you talking about?
She's intimidating.
Hold on, give me a minute. I'll think of her name. You guys can keep talking.
Do you know who the best Catwoman is that I've seen? You obviously know. Like, come on, just answer.
Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Best one.
Dude, Michelle Pfeiffer was in that Mother movie.
She is?
Was
she? She was the main... Was
she that bitch?
She was the wife of the guy that visited their house.
I gotta take a piss, guys.
Okay.
I'll be back.
We'll have a short intermission.
Dude, that movie... Like, I can't tell anything about it to anybody who hasn't seen it, because I feel like Mother with an exclamation point.
Honestly, it's a movie... Anyone listening, the 8 people listening... You should really see this movie.
This movie is awesome.
Like it is. I've never seen anything like it.
So I consider myself a man who is really passionate about film and cinematography and
you
just
gotta watch
narrative.
Apes. You gotta watch Apes then if you consider.
I will see Apes, but I'm really
Wait,
skeptical
Oliver.
about that.
Wait,
Please let me finish my statement.
Okay.
Please let me finish. This movie, Mother, directed by Darren Aronofsky, is one of the. It's probably top 10 films for me of all time. It is one of the most what the fuck films I've ever seen, and I am all about that shit. It is awesome.
It's insane.
Anyone who's listening, please go see the movie
Pay
Mother.
for this movie.
Oliver,
Pay for this movie.
We didn't.
Is your friend who didn't like the prequels the same friend who told you that Planet of the Apes wasn't good?
Oh, we already talked about this.
No,
Okay.
multiple people have told me that War of the Planet of the Apes was not good.
But listen to us ape fans.
That's
Oliver.
unfortunate.
I still want to see it.
I mean,
You
to
should-
be fair,
you should at least watch it. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna tell you it's good or bad because I have not seen the movie. I want to see it, but I'm very skeptical because I loved Rise. I was very indifferent about Dawn, which makes me feel like I'm gonna not like.
I
War.
liked Dawn. I love the first one.
yeah.
I liked
Rise
the
was
second one.
awesome.
I think Rise is my favorite.
Rise was funny. It was
It was all around just everything. It was just really
Caesar
good.
had very good development.
Oh, God.
I don't know how they
Fuck.
managed to get
Dude,
very
okay.
When
good
Caesar-
development
What's
for
awesome
a
about the
monkey.
ape? No, he's a fucking ape. What's
Ape.
awesome about the
Ape,
ape music?
sorry.
Ape movies is the main character's a fucking ape. That's
Yeah.
fucking
And he's a
awesome.
badass.
So the
one,
thing,
too.
Yeah.
the thing
He's
that I
fucking
loved
so
about
cool.
Rise was that it was centered around what was James Franco's character's name?
I don't remember.
It was his
retard.
character and Caesar, and it was centered around them and their development through time, and that was really good. And I loved the end where Caesar broke away from his human connections and was like, "Fuck these people. We're gonna make a new colony of ape, whatever you want to call them, an ape colony. We're gonna
think I know where
we're
you're
gonna
going
take
with
over the
this.
earth." And Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was so apes have established themselves as a colony. People know about the apes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was all about how humans had lost electricity, they had lost power, they had lost
Their way of life.
they had lost their way of life, and apes had they were even playing fields. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And apes were contesting humans as
A threat.
the top species in the world, and that was cool. But the thing I hated about Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was that apes were such even to humans that it made them I felt like it could have been humans versus humans, and it would have been the same thing. The thing I would have loved about Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was if apes were really still I hate saying this, but Neanderthal, and how they
they thought,
presented themselves,
strategized and stuff.
if they fought with spears and rocks.
Well, they did. They did
Yeah.
have spears, and then they got the guns from the humans.
But that's
and
the
then-
thing I didn't like about the movie is that they immediately knew how to use weapons.
I could see that. I could see that.
It's
That's fair.
it
But
really,
I feel like it's not. It doesn't take long to learn how to shoot a gun.
But
Is
no,
it-
just listen.
It's 'cause
Can,
of-
can I
sorry.
please just
Yeah.
finish my argument? It's the thing I hated about Dawn was how immediately sophisticated the apes were compared to how their progression was in Rise. They had to learn. Oh man, Ben just walked in the door. So in Rise, they had to learn everything about the human's way of life. You saw the scenes where the dude just kept on getting screwed over. Caesar kept on destroying his car and his mailbox and stuff, and that was hilarious. But it showed how apes had to develop to human way of life. And then at the end, wait, was it in Rise or Dawn when Caesar was like, "No"?
That was the first one.
That was in Rise?
Yeah.
So, when he was, battling that gorilla in, the containment unit, when he was like, "No!" That was when he was, immediately, I am, maybe as developed as the humans are, and I can, maybe fight them.
Dude.
And so, the development of the apes through the first movie was awesome. And then at Dawn, they were immediately just "Oh, man, I'm the smartest of humans. I can fight them."
They've reached a plateau.
Yeah, and, just the fact... And I haven't seen War yet, but, the
I know what you're
fact
gonna
that
say.
Dawn was, just so immediately just apes are as smart as humans. I feel like there has to be a development towards that. And
I'll say when the apes were attacking, they were just getting mowed down. They just kind of got into the humans by just sheer numbers, though. They
Yeah.
weren't really strategic about it because Kobo was just kind of fucking angry and going at him.
And
Caesar's the more intelligent one.
I feel like the reason they, like you said, how they've gained human stuff so fast is because the stuff that they inhaled, like that stuff.
They're also the inheritors. They're the anything that we came up with. They're kind of picking up on.
Yeah, and they didn't have to invent it and learn how to do it. They just kind of got it.
I don't want to bring in any of my bullshit as being a fan of the original series, but what I do have to say is that I'm not saying anything about the artists or writers who had anything to do with the new movies, but like the company behind it, the producers, like selling a pre-sold title is like this guaranteed sale thing.
Yeah.
That kind of just puts a bad taste into my mouth. Is that it doesn't have anything to do with the people who had anything to do with the project. I'm just saying that like the idea behind it is like it gives me this strange attitude about it.
Yeah,
but that's all I have to say. Like as far my opinions about it are, I'm trying to be as objective as possible.
Okay. Yes.
Hold on.
We gotta start part 2.
A break. Hold on. So if you didn't realize, we're doing a podcast. So like I didn't want you to like if you didn't want
just
to
clue in whoever's listening.
Also we're probably gonna cut this. But Brian, also just for like future reference, like try not to like do this because it'll definitely it's fine. It'll just pick it up.
It's just the drank aspect.
No, I know.
We gotta have part 2 now for Ben.
But anyway,
can I talk about what I was gonna say?
Go.
So the thing that me and Brian and probably Ben McHugh disagree on is Brian and Ben, like, they focus on like real world aspects, like how is this movie developed, how is this movie created, and I watch a movie and I solely focus on like
the product,
the what is in the movie and how it was portrayed,
not the backstory
and
stuff.
The thing that like Brian and Ben focus on is like why was this movie made and why was it created, along with like how is the movie portrayed, which is very respectable, but I just like don't think about that, and they can give much better input into how it was made and how it was produced and like whoever got screwed over in the process. Like the amount of times I've heard them talk about like how George Lucas got screwed over with Star Wars and stuff like that and stuff, but like
that moose knuckle.
I'm talking solely about Planet of the Apes again. Like I feel like, and I haven't seen War yet, but I feel like the production value between Rise and Dawn was just like cut in half, and I'm really disappointed.
Oh, like the look of Dawn isn't as good as Rise?
Not solely the look, but just like how the script was written and how everything was portrayed. Like there was really cool stuff.
I mean, Dawn. Rise was a different director than Dawn.
Oh, it was? I was not aware of that.
I feel like the reason one must focus on how it was made is that the people making these movies are focusing on the fact that it's a product. It's not art. Is that they're trying to get tickets sold.
Yeah.
And
I want to get in on that.
It really,
there's also that, like, not just how, I definitely do focus on how they're made, but also what is made and what is featured in there is, like, sometimes they're treading over old ground.
Yeah.
Which I think Rises was a really cool, like, I do agree that it was kind of weird how fast they do their rise to power or whatever, but I like the way they portrayed the first step of when he first said no to a human. That was the turning point for the apes. I thought that was cool.
That movie is a remake. It is a remake.
It's a remake of one of the sequels.
Two things. I'll say two things. What did you just say? Like, say that again. Like, I'm stupid.
Oh, you're fine. No, I was just... I really
said,
liked the way the first movie...
Oh, yes.
Their,
okay,
like,
I remember.
First step towards rebellion.
So, like, on top of all this, I feel like how it progressed and everything, them attacking at the end on the bridge, it was all or nothing. It could have all ended right fucking there.
The bridge scene was awesome.
I know. Like, not the movie, though. Like, those apes could have all died right fucking there. But the fact that they didn't... I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But
well, what I have to say...
Wait, one more thing.
Subject matter.
And also, you mentioned earlier how they, like, reach a plateau to humans and stuff. It's like, what would they be beyond human? Like, we're the top. Like, we don't... Like, there's nothing past us. Like, what would they be?
Just more muscular.
I just want to say...
They'd make, like bigger spears.
Like, as far as defending, as far as the way the apes are written... Caesar is the only one who was, like, born a mutant.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of leader thinkers, like the one, Maurice, the ape who's named after the one in the old movies.
That's the orangutan, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to say that, like, it makes sense that the ones who are, like, have this change forced upon them, like, the way leaders are in human society, where it's like the hordes, the armies that you have are not quite on the same level.
Yeah.
And I totally understand why it's like, Caesar having a challenger, all these apes that aren't quite on the same level as him.
Yeah.
But
they have a leader, but they don't send armies out to like do their dirty work for them. They go out and fuck shit up.
But on the topic of what you were talking about, Davey, of what their potential might be as far as like as compared to humans, I think it's one of the crazy like. I would love one actually.
But go on. Sorry.
Andrew,
No, you're fine.
No, wait, sorry, go on.
can we take a break, like a part 1, a part 2?
Yeah, we got to do that because Ben's not even close enough. I've been trying
Sorry to
to
invite
say
myself.
No,
into the podcast.
it'd be awesome to have you in.
that. Yeah,
Like,
we
even
need, but he
closer.
needs to get closer.
Like, there's a break.
Because we've been
Okay,
talking.
it's a break.